episode is sponsored by ID Rum. In order to purchase your bottles, go to www.imdrinking.uk. Hi guys,
Hi.
welcome to another episode of the Grapevine podcast.
Yeah, man, we're there. We are in a new setting, as you can see. Again, we're blessing y'all with different scenery, man.
Yeah, we keep it moving.
We have to.
We're in a different city, different
City, different setting,
everything.
different vibes, different guests. And you know how we do.
We're joined by a lovely guest today.
Two lovely guests, but you're going to have to wait and see who the next one is.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got Batenateh in the
Yes,
house.
sauce popping, my people. Appreciate ladies for having me.
No problem.
Big
And
up, man.
short notice as well.
No,
So yeah, thank you
no.
very much.
Yeah, you're definitely a rock star.
Of course. I'll come out from studio all night, so I just stayed up.
And to live up to your rock star name, as you know, guys, we're sponsored by ID Rum. We've just given Nate a shot. So let's see how you're feeling with that, yeah?
AMs in the mornings.
Yeah, AMs in the mornings.
What do you think?
Yeah, that'll put hairs on your chest.
Yeah.
Big at that. What's it called?
It's called ID Rum.
Yep.
Shout out ID Rum.
Yeah, man. So those are our sponsors, and you'll be able to purchase that online. They've got their own website. You can follow them at IM_drinking.
Yeah.
I think I might
On
have to
Instagram.
grab a bottle of that. That is nice.
It's
It's
nice,
nice.
it
So
is
it's
nice.
mango and passion fruit flavour.
Did you catch the mango and passion fruit? Or did it?
I caught it. I caught something. I caught something. I definitely caught something.
So there you have it, guys. Batenateh likes it. So yeah, you can give it a try.
Yes, man. But yeah, we're here just bringing you a little bit of a news section today because I feel like we needed to.
Yeah, we do. There's been a lot going on this week.
Yeah, it's been a very busy week. We had a new Prime Minister.
We did.
I didn't even know that.
Do you trust that?
Innit? Let's put the let's put the trust.
Yeah, trust. But yeah, we
trust
got a
in
new
our
Prime
man.
Minister. And, unfortunately, the Queen's passed away.
Right, yeah.
We have a new King. So it's just been all
Charles.
moving this week,
It
all
has.
moving. So, if you've been sleeping all week, you missed a lot, boy.
Or if you've been off social media,
Yeah.
sometimes when
If
have a
you
social
was one of
media
them
break.
ones that locked off your social media, like, I'm not feeling social media this week, I'm not even going on it. I'm taking a break. And you took the 1 week.
Wake up, the Queen's dead and somebody new is running the country. Great week to take a break.
But now, on a serious note, though, it's been a really mad week. And unfortunately, there's been a shooting.
Yeah.
Chris Kaba passed away at the hands of the police. And we just
R.I.P.
thought we needed to really touch on it and, bring in somebody, a specialist as well, just to help us, discuss the matter. Because I think it's something that needs to be talked about.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. I just feel my views on these kind of things is that all of that injustice has always been going on, but it's how we handle it as people, innit? So
Yeah,
the aftermath has to be more constructed. You feel what I'm saying?
definitely.
There's too much of us, when we riot over here, especially or march over here, you get the online warriors coming out. You know what I mean? You get the people who really don't care. They're just trying to come out and be around people and just take it for social media. I was there. I've been arrested for them things and banned from them marches for that. So,
Really?
yeah, for standing up for the people. So, it goes deeper than that. So, when I see certain people on this fake, what they call it, fake outrage and that,
Yeah.
go to the police stations, go to the courts. Should have done that from Mark Duggan's thing. You know what I mean? Everyone was marching to the wrong places trying to steal Harry votes.
Yeah. And it
Don't
feels
make no
mad that
sense.
we're back in this position
This
again.
is what I'm saying.
And it happens just far too often. And some of the stories don't actually make the big news,
No.
Because somebody reminded me of another guy who was, I think he was about our age, in his early 40s.
Yeah.
Died at the hands of the police not so long ago. But I don't remember hearing about that like I did this.
Well, this
And
is
but it
definitely
just-
something
it
they couldn't
happens.
just put on the back burner.
Hell no.
And obviously, it's something that happens in America
All
a
the
lot
time.
more than here.
On a daily, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
it is. But we don't want that scenario here. And this is why we have to, like you said, have a constructive aftermath where changes are actually being
Goes to
made.
happen. Yeah.
On both sides as well. So it's not just us. It's for them, they need to know who they're putting in the force. They need to know people's temperaments and the government are responsible for putting these guys in charge of looking after us.
Yeah.
So they say. And from what I've read what happened, it's there was no reason. You didn't have a reason to shoot the Don. Like, you crashed into his car. You done all sorts of crazy, but you didn't have a reason to shoot him. It's like you said, it in America. I've seen that over there. It ain't here. So it's like both sides need to fix up. You know what I mean? And try and pull some sort of. Is this going to be an ongoing beef? That's what Tricky talks about all the time. Like, it's an ongoing hate the police. But he's caught with his dick in his hand, sorry. But it's like,
but it's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because that type of shit's going on again.
But what do you feel like we actually need to do to take that first step differently, though? Because we seem to be doing the same things when things go wrong, but we don't really feel the change.
Yeah, because I mean, people are protesting, they're walking through central London, and you know, they're making a statement. But what happens?
Statement big enough.
Statements are great. Like, you see the vegan people do statements all the time.
Yeah.
People out here still eating meat. So it's like,
that's true.
The whole thing about it is like role model. Like, it's easy to say, I don't know, but it's like the role models we got over here, especially in music and our culture. Most of us have been victims of police crime and police like things against us. So we're not be jumping up in the. But if you think about the bigger picture now, we're gonna need people like us to be like, yo, like, let's go and have a conversation. Yeah, but then like you see people get fired, like they get in the culture, people are banning them.
Do you think they're scared to actually come out and speak?
100%.
Because I've been seeing a lot of that on
100%.
social media that, you know, people will call people like that are being quiet.
Yes,
of course.
they will.
People lose friends over that. And especially like people want to show face. So you come out and you say that, but you've been that guy from your ends, but now you're in a different life, but all your friends are still on the block. You still got to make a choice.
Yeah.
So it's hard. So, but at the same time, you know, like the bigger picture, like if you've got kids or nephews and nieces, like what are you really on about?
Yeah. Which is then you're just kind of stuck in a box where you feel like, well, how do you make the change? But I can't be that person that makes the change for everybody because I'm trying to make a change for my own life.
That's what end up going round, and people are like, well, as long as we do it, and that's what ends up happening. So you get little circles who do it, but it's not a majority.
Not coming together,
I mean,
I think that's an overall problem in the UK in general.
Yeah, 100.
Like, we just don't come together when things are not going right. We've gone through so much this year.
Yeah, we have.
And we just like accept all the changes. We're like, okay, this is going to happen. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. And we don't
Not
really
even
do
just
nothing.
this year, but like even through like the pandemic and everything as well. We've been through a lot.
Been through a lot.
But we've just gone with it.
Like, that's what I was saying to Creeps. Like, I was saying, yo, like, notice about even our own people over here. It's like when we only get together when it's a march or something bad.
Yeah.
Like, all year round, you should be promoting black businesses and, you know what I mean, supporting your brethren's team. But, and like on a good vibe. But we wait for something negative, just like in the hood. You wait for someone dying and you put their face on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And in a couple of weeks, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's very fickle over here.
No, you're right.
Definitely true.
You're right. But I don't understand what we would do now in order to make that change. And from the police perspective, it's mad because I feel like we touched on something not long ago when the murder of the lady that got murdered by the policeman, and we were saying there needs to be changes within the process of who they're employing as well.
It's a selection process.
Because they're not calling each other out either.
No,
in that, it doesn't feel like that from our perspective looking in. It doesn't feel like, you know, if you know that somebody's a certain type of person, are you reporting them?
Exactly.
You know,
you're supposed to do that in any job. Anyway, do you know what I mean? So for something such an important job, when you're responsible for keeping people safe, keeping the nation safe, because that is their job role.
That's what I'm saying. It's funny when you say job for me, like they move like a gang. They don't. Their rules are gang orientated.
I hear that still.
You get what I'm saying? So
that.
he does something super underneath the brush. That's what we do. We ain't trying to get you in trouble with superior. You know what I'm saying? So they're the superior to us. Their superiors, there's superintendent.
Protect each other.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're doing the same type of shit. So,
but in authority.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Getting away with it.
And getting away with it because of their title, really.
All they got to do is go in court, and this is what's mad. They go in court and swear an oath in the police badge that they're telling the truth. And they're still human beings, so they can still lie. But once they do that, the courts automatically is in their favour.
Yeah.
It's mad.
It is. I mean, it's going to be heated, I think, like, going forward. Like,
it will get heated.
I think it could actually cause more problems. Yeah, anyone being stopped in general, just like going through it. I just think it has an effect on black men in general.
It does.
And like from our point of view, it's different for us because we look at like, even though we just give you that example, we're like, they should be reporting each other, and you was like, nah, they ain't gonna do that. But our perspective as women is so different to a black man's journey because
you think the women
we
in
won't
the
get
force,
looked at like
do you
that.
think
Do you know
women
what I
in
mean?
police
No, we
like
won't.
feel like how you are as well? Do you think police women feel like that? Or do they feel
Possibly.
They could do.
You reckon?
Yeah,
They could do.
possibly. Yeah.
That's interesting. I'd want to know like the truth of that, but I don't know.
But I know that is a complete 100% different journey for you as black men.
Yeah.
Through what you're going through
Even
with
from
authority.
young, all the way up.
For the kids coming
That's
up.
crazy. But like, that's what I'm saying. And we can get in there, like, don't get it twisted. Though I've been like getting in some ignorant places sometimes. Like, for instance, now when I got arrested for that, when we done the protest, when football hooligans come down, we had to protect the people and all that. I got arrested for that. Like, once that was going on, it was like on the internet, yeah. When it come down to the crunch time and it's like, all right, cool, and all right, we've got to do this and we've got to go here.
Yeah.
Like, no one's there. So my
Yeah.
whole thing, you can get real ignorant in this shit and be like, yo, like, do you know what? Last time I put myself out for this and nothing ain't happened. So this time, don't even get me involved until you're coming out and stepping out properly.
Yeah.
That's my mentality here. I'm sorry, like, to anyone who feels like, oh, you're giving up on the people. It's not even that. I love my people, but at the same time, I ain't stepping in nothing that I've stepped in before and nothing ain't changed and man are coming around with the same circle again. Like, you end up more man in jail than anything.
Yeah.
Because people ain't stepping right. You know what I'm saying?
It's easier for it to go that direction than to go higher and changes to be made.
Facts.
It's true. So from your personal perspective, have you encountered police in that way? Or felt threatened in a way like...
Yeah. I've had police telling me in front of my mum they're never going to leave me alone till I leave a certain borough. Like, I've had them putting fake crimes on me. I've been in jail for other things. Like, when they've done street ID parades, what was against the law, but they held me in jail till the court said you weren't allowed to do that and then let me out. Like, I've been through a lot of shit with heads. Like, coming out, I used to get arrested twice in one day. Like, come out from the night before in the morning and then come out my front door, they're just on my road, knowing that I might have a zoot or something on me. But
just waiting for you to mess up, basically.
This is what I'm trying to say to you ladies. Like, this shit in London has been going on for time. It's not like today just because drill music. Like, we've been outside for time. Like, we've been outside in the concrete in the sense of a state. Like, when we had postcode wars, not like this drill shit. Like, we had postcode. We've been outside. And like, we've seen the police be crooked. We've seen man them be crooked. We've seen the man them work with police and be crooked. Like, we've seen it all. So it's like, when we look at an outscape kind of thing, who do you trust?
Yeah.
You trust your little circle. Like I said, you can get real ignorant because it's like trusting your brother in the march. He ain't there, like, you really trying to fuck with you, really. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather put inside your business, my boy. Like, what you got popping for that? Let me invest in your business. I got money now. Let me do something for that. I'm not stepping out with you when I know your heart ain't in it what I'm in. You know what I'm saying? It's cap. So keep myself out of that, man.
Effectively, how does it affect you mentally as well?
Yes, like, it's PTSD ain't just physical shit. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, like, anytime I see a police officer now, I automatically think, what are you trying to do to me?
Yeah.
What you want to do to me?
Yeah.
I could never trust a police officer, no matter how
I think that's the
nice
problem. It's the trust.
Yeah,
the trust is completely 100% gone.
I've had police officers take my weed out of my pocket and put it in their pocket and not do nothing. You get what I'm saying? I tell me, finish the zoot and chuck it away. Like, I've seen all that.
Yeah.
So from time they do that, and I've seen things like planting, I've seen a lot. And it's like, not just me. I grew up in a state of like 50 other boys. So it's like, I've seen it all. We've seen it all. And that goes on. Our kids, their kids.
Yeah.
The new age now is like, F the police. And it's like, our dads, we're like a new age parents. Like, we're not like, well, if my mum and dad's from Trinidad, so they never had that experience of the police because it's not racial and it's like more street. You know what I mean? So they never had that. When we come over here, they never had that relationship with the police. But me, it's like we're new age parents. So now my kids will say, fuck the police. I'm going to be like, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to try and deter their mind and be like, nah, but there's some good one. I ain't never had that.
Whereas your mum and dad would have been the opposite.
My mum and dad would have been like, no.
They had a different experience to
you.
So the generations, it just changes, doesn't it? So as a father then, how do you feel that you're going to teach your kids then coming up with their attitude towards the police? Is it something that you've sat down and spoke to them about? And
It's
How do
just
they feel?
cool, because I'll be real with you, like, yeah, I'm a young dad. I've learnt on the job, innit? So it's like my youth's not that much younger than me, and at the same time, like, she's seen certain things that I'm not proud of, but she's seen certain things before I got locked in the music on the road things. You know what I'm saying? And she's seen feds put guns in my face and run in the house. She's been there. You know what I'm saying? So she's seen certain things where it's like effectively already her head is like, damn, these Donnies have done that to my dad. You know what I'm saying? But I've had conversations with her. I'm like, not follow my footsteps and that. Follow what I'm doing now, or do something different, but don't follow what you've seen. But it's hard because she's seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that effectively has been happening already. And that's on my bad, of my fault, because I should have stepped up. But at the same time, like I said, I was learning a job. I wasn't doing that, and then I was just doing road shit. So it's like, it caught up with me.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to be a dad, still trying to take it every weekend. Yeah, I'm still, but it's like
the normality,
you know
isn't
what I
it?
mean? Like, reality of it. Crazy. So it's like,
hard.
yeah, it's mad. It's hard still.
It is. It's really hard. But, you know, we do need to stick together.
We do.
Especially through this. Like, we really need to, like, hold it down. Because when you see his parents and you're just thinking, you know, that could be me. It could be any of us
Can
going
I
through
say
that.
something though, yeah? But how many parents have we seen on the news in the last 2 years crying?
I
Don't
know.
mean to be the police. Why is it such a big deal? Because the police done it.
I know.
You feel what I'm saying to
it's
you?
true.
Like, that's what people are getting it twisted. Like, because the same people you're marching with is the same people, when it's on, they'll put you on a t-shirt, bro. They'll put you in a spliff. Like, facts. But everyone's mad because the Feds done it.
Yeah.
Be mad. Like, I'm not saying don't be mad, but be mad at the you know what I'm
whole
saying?
bigger picture.
The whole big thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, everyone,
no, it's real.
Man, at the bottom line, man, them are still dead. Like, man, them are still dying.
Regardless of how they got there.
How they got there.
You know what I'm saying? So the mums, I've seen mums cry all year round.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
It is just being in those circles and that lifestyle, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Live by the gun, die by the gun, as they say.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
But to sum it, up, what advice or what do you give out now to any young man that's out there and they're like sitting here thinking, you know, what do I do in that scenario?
Because you can have some young men that are growing up and they feel like they're torn between, you know, going a certain route and not. Do you understand what I mean? What would you
say? Like, I'll just say separate yourself from the bullshit, and that could be the bullshit's all anything. So if you look at something, your homeboy's moving a certain way, and you ain't trying to do that, step away from the bullshit. Like, if you see over there that you see a group of black men and you don't want to be involved in that kind of police shit, step away from the bullshit. If you see the march going on and you say, you know what, I don't even want to get involved with that because I'm not trying to. Then step away from the bullshit. Like, just do your shit. That's all I'm saying. So you don't have to be anyone. You don't have to be the political figure.
No.
You don't have to be the man dem. You don't have to be the person who's like, yeah, Sharon. You don't have to be none of that. Everyone's forgetting it's your life. There's no bunk beds in a coffin. So do you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
And giving us the splash of your wisdom there.
Yeah.
Sauce.
It's nice. But you know what? You will be seeing more of him because we're going to be doing the full, detailed interview.
And you can actually get to know who he is as well.
And we're going to get to know him for all of y'all that don't know.
But you can follow him on Instagram though.
I'll put the details.
Yeah, so it's batenateh. Yeah, so it's batenateh, isn't it?
Yeah. Same on YouTube, Spotify, everything.
Yeah. Cool. Go check him out, guys.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us. Oh, that rum's settled.
It's still warming at the chest.